Good afternoon and welcome to the 2023 IHF Management and Wheelchair Handball Education Week, where leading experts in the world of handball, and not only the world of handball, share their knowledge and experience over 7 days. This is the 5th webinar and the first of the Wheelchair Handball Education Week. Very interesting webinars to come. My name is Adrian Costello. I'm a member of the IHF media team, and I will be your host throughout the next few days. Of course, these sessions are all in English, but we would like to let you know that we have translations available in French, Spanish, and Arabic. It's very easy to choose your preferred language. Just go to the bottom of your Zoom app, click on the interpretation icon, the globe icon, and then choose your preferred language. All these sessions fall under the umbrella of the IHF Education Center, which is available at ihfeducation.ihf.info. You can rewatch all these webinars in the IHF Education Weeks on that website. I repeat, ihfeducation.ihf.info. So we are getting on with the Wheelchair Handball Education Week, and for the first webinar, the theme is training process of wheelchair players and teams, and the lecturer is Danilo Ferreira, the Portugal wheelchair handball national team coach. Danilo, please, the floor is yours. You can start sharing your presentation.
Hi everyone. That's okay with the presentation?
I think you need to go with the presentation mode. It's the only thing you need to do, I think, from this moment on. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. I'll let you do it.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for IHF for invitation for speak with wheelchair handball friends. I speak like we work in Portugal. I hope said something good for you, for the other countries, and it's very important if we work together for put handball wheelchair in the top of the world. Okay, let's go. I speak a little about before the competition because I think before competition we have a very hard work. For then when we training everything it's okay. Then we speak about competition and the last training teams like we made in Portugal. Is not good, is not bad, it is like we work here. Okay, let's go. Before competition, I think is the key of success in Portugal. The most of players he play handball, wheelchair handball, don't have to pass sport. What is mean? What is mean when they come to play wheelchair handball? Don't have routines, don't have habit to training. Okay, imagine some player have accident and the life change totally because he need now use the wheelchair for living, because and then we have to learn to play wheelchair handball. Okay, because of that we have a hard work psychology with the player. We need to teach him everything about wheelchair, and we need to teach him everything about handball, formal handball and wheelchair handball, the rules, the basic skills and everything. And then is very important if you have a good staff for teaching them and for speak with them, for understand everything, what they want and what they try to found when they come to wheelchair handball. Okay, we need to teach him the passing, the shooting, the dribbling, the how we need to play, how you need to training. And this is very, very, very important because we don't have that work before. When we go to training, is sometimes is not work, and is it's possible the guy go out and don't more come to training. Okay. Okay. How I'm work like that. The first time someone come to try the wheelchair handball, I need to understand some things. For then I go to the right or I go to the left with that player. Okay, I need the understand the weakness of that player, because if I know the weakness, I know what I need to work for that player go grow up and play good. Okay, I need how help me if some moment the player feeling the coach don't want how help me, the guy go out, they come never more come training. Okay, I need to show the security when I speak with them. I need to pass security of what I tell of sport, and what I tell in the when I need to help to transfer, when I need to help to take them for the to the car and else. Okay, and I need to understand very, very good if that guy or if that woman have to sport background or not, because the most of players in Portugal, like I tell before, they don't have sport background. Okay, that is one more difficult for us, because we need to teach him what is the sport and what to need to play sport. Okay, they need to work hard, they need to training the body, they need to have to good alimentation, and what else. If we understand if they have autonomy in wheelchair transfer or not, and they need to help. Okay, and if they need to help, we need to help them the right way, because not have problems. I need to understand too the little one of disabled of which player, the paraplegic, the tetraplegic, the syndromes, I don't know, but the few things we need to understand good, for we have the clear idea that player never make that, or that player go to make that and that and that. And when we saw what they can to do, we need to work a lot for come that in the big level to play. Okay, and which player is responsibility for their wheelchair, because the staff help the players. Okay, but the most responsibility for wheelchair is to the player. If they need to help to something, they come to us and said, okay, I need to help for that. Okay, that is an example of wheelchair. Okay, we need to found the wheelchair, to very careful with each player, because we have the different players and we have to catch the different wheelchair for we have the better performance. Okay, like I tell, we need to tell them everything. We need to tell the terminology of wheelchair, of the wheels, of the rails, because the most of the guys here don't have that means, and we have that paper to teach them what is wheelchair, or the wheelchair, sport wheelchair is different of the wheelchair of we use of day in our life. Here I have some pictures for try to tell you like I'm work here. In the left one, we have to start to pull. The hand started here and stop it here to push. And then when we made the pull, the body come to front, is not to the back. Because we made the arms to front and the body to back, we are slowly. And the beginning, that is happened. The players don't have security to play and push the wheels and send the body for back. Okay, when they make that good, we pass to here. We need to work all direction, all speed, front, here, fast, slow, everyone. That is the example of some exercise to the minute to wheelchair. Okay, the zigzag, the rotations, that is without the ball. The first, we made that work without the ball. When they have now that good, we put the ball. Okay, here is very important. It's not possible to play wheelchair handball without a good reception. Is not possible. It's not possible. Okay, here we need to work the high reception, medium reception, and low reception. That work we need to make one hand, and another hand, two hands, everything. And now we need to see clearly how the players have conditions to play two hands, one hand of the another hand, because we know some players have a very good hand and the another hand is not so good. But we need to work two hands, okay? And that work, I need to make everything the way, the dynamic way and the static way, because if you want to play very fast, we need to have to know to catch the ball of high speed or low speed. Okay, that is, we need to work a lot of time. Position of the arm is the another thing I work a lot of time in Portugal. I have some trainings, almost the training we work here and here. Now, okay, that is the perfect arm. Okay, and now we think every players can make that. No. Okay, if no, how we work with that players? We work with that players. We see how the kind he can to do the position of arm, and then we go to take them the more comfortable position for him for play. Okay, if you see that two players, that is class 1 and she is the class 2, and the class 1 is not normal play like that, one hand and the arm up, because we know because the lower classes sometimes need two hands to play, but we need to work for he play one hand. It is possible. It's not possible. Okay, we need to work with 2 hands. Okay, dribbling. That is 3 of the basic skills of handball: reception, pass, and dribbling. Okay, if we don't have that very good, our team is not play very good. We have here two pictures. One, the dribbling of side and front. We need to put the body like João have here to front to play, to dribbling the ball, and we need to teach them to dribbling one hand and alternated hand. Is difficult. I share with you when I play, when I teach them to dribbling, I teach them the movement without the ball. Okay, when I need to alternated dribbling, we play without the ball and we made the movement alternated. When they made good, we play and we take the ball. Okay, that's important. Every time we need to make dribbling static. Okay, left hand, right hand. When we made static, we go to dynamic. The lower classes is very difficult. They play a dribbling, dynamic dribbling. Okay, it's not so easy. When we come to here, that is the kind of I teach the players to play. The first, they need to have a very, very good wheelchair control. Okay, when they have the perfect or the most perfect wheelchair control, I put the ball. They need to control the wheelchair and the ball. Okay, then they need to wheelchair control, the ball control, and teammate. Here, speak with them, understand where he is, everything of the team. And to the final, wheelchair control, more ball, more teammate, more opponent. That is the perfect thing. Some players made very, very good, and some players not so good, but we need to work with all players. And very important is, I think, is one of the most important things. Every players, they need to feel he having the process of training. What I want to say with that, the lower classes never have possible to feeling I can make that or I can make do. We need to put our all players inside of the training with their capacities. Okay, because we need of lower classes and the 4 classes. We need to all together to play. That we have 4 phases of the game. Okay, the defense, the offensive transition, the attack. Inside of attack have another subclasses and defensive transition. Defense, we work like that. For me, it is for my teams is very important. It is fundamental defense well. Okay, I share with you. I work the most of the time defense. Okay, is in defense we need to have a very good communication with all players, and the goalkeeper is the guy have the see of the whole game. Okay, because of that, the goalkeeper need of defense always to speak, always to help the another players. Okay, it is very important this way without lose your opponent. Okay, we need to dissuade opponent, and they put go to player of discomfortable zones, because he have played there is not so good shooting, and if don't shoot good is better for our keeper. Okay, work with the goalkeeper. We need to go work with the goalkeeper. We need to work always with the arms up, and for goalkeeper see the arms and go to the one place or the another place because of the orientation of our defense. Okay, we need to work at home with the capacities of the other teams. Okay, identify weakness attackers. Okay, if we imagine we go to play against Egypt, and we know the Egypt have the left wing is not so good. Okay, we need to prepare our defense for the Egypt shooting in the left wing. Okay, what is that? I need to put the other teams play like I want it, like they want to play. I don't know if it's clear for everybody what I tell, but my English is not so good. Our defense, they need always work with the oriented for the ball. We don't have the ball of the right side and our defense is the left side. No, we have one team work in the place of the ball. Okay, and the defense, they need to always see the ball and see him opponent. Okay, it's not possible I see the ball and okay, I don't know where is my opponent. Is a big mistake. Okay, my opponent is here, but I don't see the ball. No, I need to see the two things, the ball and the opponent. For that, I need now to go to make something for difficult that attack. Okay, that is some ideas of defense is another one, but if we made that is more easy, we have to success. Okay, imagine we have a good defense. Okay, we take the ball and now we go to transition. Okay, and then we have to against direct attack, counter-attack support, fast attack, or one goal. Okay, the first we need to see we have the goalkeeper with capacity for put the against direct attack. Okay, sometimes it's good for us to play with goalkeeper with the low class, but maybe if he have a low class, he don't have so so strong for put direct attack. Okay, because of that we need to decide before the game if is possible the goalkeeper put again direct attack or not. Okay, if goalkeeper is not the possibility to put, okay, we go to support counter-attack. Okay, and then in that moment we need to play smart through the short passes, okay, and go away of opponent. Is not to go to him, is go to play to the field without the opponent. Okay, fast attack, it is when we come to attack we don't have success, okay, but defense is not so organized, and now we play fast to score. Okay, and one goal, it is when we have a slow team, and after we suffer goal we put the fast ball to catch the another team slow. Some ideas: we need to have a team everything every time prepared to reaction in the zone of ball. Okay, we need to avoid trajectory with opponent. Vertical trajectory, it is when we use our place, we don't to go to the other to place of the other players of our team. Okay, use the all field. We need to line, is not to only in the middle or only in the left side or only in the right side. No, we need to use open field, and dribbling we use only we have nothing more to do. Okay, if we have to pass, we made pass and run, not dribbling. And before, when we prepare the games, we define, you go to that place, you go to that place, you go to that, and when we go to the game, the players need to make what we decide before the game. Okay, and adjust the speed. What is mean? We not, when we play to offensive transition, is not always fast. No, some team we need to fast, some team we need to break the movement, for then we put again the fast. Okay, we have, our team needs to know how speed and which of moment of the game he need to use. When you go to attack, okay, we players need to know, no one receive the ball, stop it. Every players, we need to receive the ball on movement. Okay, on movement to the goal. We need to create imbalance in defense. What this mean? Our opponent never know what I do to the next attack. In one attack I go to the right, the another attack I go to the left. Okay, because of that, if we made always the same, is easy to the defender. Induce defender to mistake. Okay, I need to know how defend play. And if I know some play is not so good defense for to inside trajectory, I go to work to play for trajectory inside of that guy because he's weak. Okay, The finish, when we shooting, is not shooting always in the same place. Sometime up, sometime down, sometimes left, sometimes right, sometimes is the left wing, sometimes is the center, sometimes is the pivot, because the defense is never know what's come to next. Okay, exploit the points in defense. We need to know what the weakness of defense and go to work in that points. Okay, and then is safety in the ball circulation. Not possible. We made stupid passes. We need to catch. We need to guard. We have the ball in our hand every time. Security. Okay. We lost the ball in the attack, man, and how we defense. Okay, we need to try recover the ball quickly. Okay, recover, and we recover defense zone fast. But my teams come to recover defense, but is not come to 6 meters or not come to 7 meters. He comes to 9-10 meters. Okay, try to make a fall away from the goal. It's possible. Made the middle of offensive field. We made the fall. We make the fall there to stop the game. Keep track of the ball. We need to every players. We need to prepared to react it to quickly losing the ball. I losing the ball. I need to react it fast for take the ball again. And that we need to work in the training. Is very hard work, but we need for work a lot of time that question. We need to force the opponent to make mistakes. Okay, sometimes we go out, sometimes you go down, sometimes we go slow, sometimes we go fast. Okay, avoid recovering to 6 meters. Because of that, if you come to 6 meters, what is mean? It is one fall is 7 meters, sometimes suspension, sometimes red card. Okay, if we play and we come to 9 meters, is not possible that kind of falls. Okay, that is what I share with you. I want to tell congratulations of IHF for being on wheelchair handball. I expect for the very good future for wheelchair handball. I wish to every country's good work, and I wish we have a wheelchair very strong in the future. Okay, that is my conclusion. Is it is important to say that wheelchair handball has some dynamic as regular handball. Is the same. I play handball and I play in the national team. Is the dynamic to training, dynamic to play is the same. The big difference are in the number of plays of the court and the height of the goal and the position each the players use wheelchair. But I want to tell handball is handball, of wheelchair or without wheelchair, beach handball, and I think our modality is very good way for give to opportunity to people with disabled play handball. Okay, after all, it's not too different, handball and always handball. Thanks for attention, and if they have questions, I try to respond. And sorry again, my English.
No problem, Danilo. Thank you very much for your presentation. Of course, we have some questions. The first one, I would make it more general. How much time did Portugal need to have a very good wheelchair handball team?
We start to play for national team in 2014. We play 8 years maybe together.
And what were the biggest challenges in setting up and developing a very good wheelchair handball team? I've talked with João Jerónimo, your captain. He shared some. Everybody can find it on IHF.info, the article. But there were some big challenges, right? Trying to create a team.
Yeah, because the big I don't know, in our country we have a national championship with 8 teams, okay, and the most difficult is to support of them, okay, and it is difficult. We have to work of national team because we don't have some money. We need to go to hotel, we go to gym, okay, that is the biggest problem. But we have the fantastic players. They want to always work, they want always learn, and I try to pass them my experience in the best of handball player, and I make the same of when I play. I think you see Portugal play, and we play handball with the cruise, with the block, with the counter-attack organized. It's the same thing, but in the beginning is very, very, very hard, because for me the simple things, the cruise is a normal thing because I play 20 years handball, and sometimes I have to need middle hour to explain what is the cruise, okay. Now it's good to see Portugal play, but in the beginning is not so good.
Another question, of course, there are plenty of people who are trying to familiarize themselves with wheelchair handball. How many players has a team? Of course, 4 or 6, but can you explain a bit about the number of the players on the court, and also a bit of the rules?
Yeah, we have two kinds of play, 4 against 4 and 6 against 6, okay. If we play 4 against 4, we have 8 players, 4 in the field, 4 out of the field, okay. If we have 6 against 6, we have 6 on the field, and we have 6 outside of the field. And every players, they need to have a class. They need to pass to process of classification, a functional classification, and we have 4 classes, 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1 classes, it is the class they have the less functional to play, and 4, it is the more functional to play, okay. The rules, the biggest rules is like handball, formal handball. The biggest difference is on the goal. We have the 1-7 for 3 meters of the goal, and they need to use the wheelchair to play, and they have to motor disabled to play. I don't know if you want to speak more specific rules of that general things.
And the points also, if there's a 360, there are 2 points, right?
Yeah, in 6 against 6, we have on the field only 17 players, 17 points, okay. If we have to need to cross that our team, with the class 1 in the class 2, and the totally is we can pass 17.
There's another question from the coach of the France team, Fabien Conver. How often do the Portuguese national players train per week?
How many hours?
Yes, or how many days per week?
Yeah, I have one team in Portugal. I have one club, and I work 2 days, 2 hours, 4 hours a week.
Would you want more? Of course.
Yeah, of course. If it is possible, we need to work all days, 2 hours. If we play very, very better, I'm sure. And I need to. Some players made gym, but it's not so. But not all the players. But some number made of gym.
How big do you think the development is for wheelchair handball over the last years? We've had the IHF World Championship, the 4-a-side. We had the World and European Championship 6-a-side last year in 2022. So how do you think this development has been?
I think is very good to the past the development, but I think we need to unify IHF, AHF, all countries to play the same rules, to play the same game, for we go up, and to go to the level I. I have a wish to go to Egypt, but we don't have the money to go with, because of that we can go.
Thank you very much, Danilo, for your presentation. Thank you very much for your answers. We conclude this webinar here. So we wait for you also tomorrow at 13 CEST with another webinar in the IHF Management and Wheelchair Handball Education Week. Until then, have a nice Friday. Goodbye, and thank you once again, Danilo.
Thank you so much. Success for everyone.